someone feels exposed by you. Third party, can't stop thinking about you. You are overanalyzing. If someone's acting weird, don't overanalyze. It's because they feel exposed by you. They feel like you accidentally gave out a secret, or you were unfaithful, disloyal. Could just be friendship, but somebody's really feeling hurt and you didn't even do anything. Honestly, that's what I'm getting is you need to really overlook this person. When I say exposed, it can mean triggered. Third party influence. You saw through something, like you saw a third party influence in their life. You questioned them without even realizing that's what you were doing. You could have done it silently. It's really not about you. That's what I mean. It's like, well, how could I have asked him something if I did it silently? That's the whole thing. It's not about you, it's about them. That's why I don't overanalyze if this person's acting nasty or weird. Realize it's about them, not you. Really, that's how everything is though in life. But deeply triggered. Called them out on a flaw or a secret they were trying to keep, a thing that they were very ashamed of. Could resonate in a lot of different ways. But it's like you said or did something, or like I said, it could even just be your silence or the fact that you didn't show up somewhere. It's so many different ways. But somebody's very triggered because your action or lack thereof exposed something about them. Okay? Exposed something they didn't think anyone else saw. And I know this is weird. It's going to resonate for the right people. I feel like I'm supposed to go to the Spill Tea Oracle deck. I'm getting like family reunion vibes, or if not family reunion, nostalgia. Community block party, something like that. Playoff game. I just got that for somebody. I just got the feeling of someone who dreads seeing somebody at a football game in the fall. And I mean American football, not soccer. Okay, I got confession. Unmasking motives, keeping up appearances, hidden agenda. Wow. So 2 cards here about things being hidden. Hidden agenda, unmasking motives. But someone who also wants to confess, keep up appearances. They feel like this is not an appearance they want to keep up, actually. They're all about appearances. The confession card, that's what they want from you. That's what they've deluded themselves into thinking they're going to get. Confession for what? I'm telling you, this is delusional. But it's based on anger. And it could be someone who's not usually delusional. But someone who's been pushed to some kind of limit. This person's also going through a lot. Like the keeping up appearances, I'm getting the feeling of someone who lives on credit cards, doesn't want anybody to know. I don't know how many times I've known people who did that. They're always bragging about all this stuff they have and their travels and everything, and you find out the credit card debt is like massive overthinking. I see overanalyzing and overthinking came out. This person's overthinking, overanalyzing could be spilling over onto you, because sometimes when a person's behavior suddenly changes, it's just very confusing. Like somebody who especially you might know really well. Someone who's usually very predictable, suddenly not predictable. Thoughts and emotions are tangled up, leading to overthinking. I just got like that saying, tip the apple cart, but really I got that there were a cart of apples and somebody put one more apple in it and it tipped and it was too much. That's what happened here. Like a domino effect of some sort. One person's action caused a lot of chain reactions, okay? I also just got disappointment, shattered ego. I don't know what you outed, okay? It was like, it could be so many different ways, but some of them are mad because you told someone they have a crush on them. And that could have much deeper implications, like maybe the person's married, whatever, but they have a work crush. Or you innocently said something that you didn't know was a secret. Maybe nobody told you it was a secret. Gave some information to what somebody would call the wrong person. It's all about them. This is frustrating, sorry. I'm going to the Dead Inside Oracle deck really quickly. What kind of spiritual message do you need? How to handle this? Okay, shopping to feel something, emptiness, impulse spending, escapism, I'm fine, suppression, numbness, facade. Treating drama as therapy. Ooh, that makes sense. Okay, it's like all across the board here. I'm getting for you and this person that you have been just doing some impulsive stuff, and I'm not even saying it's dangerous or reckless, but look, shopping to feel something. I'm fine. This is interesting. Treating drama as therapy. Drama can make people feel comfortable, especially other people watching it. Like, just think of all the stuff that goes viral. I mean, it doesn't take much at all for something to go viral. So, especially TikTok, there's always some kind of drama. And people you've never heard of before beefing with each other, and then people go down that rabbit hole, and then that goes viral. And what I'm getting is someone who has been so conditioned to just get their feelings from social media, or really, it's not about getting from social media. It's about the fact that someone's trying to numb themselves. I'm getting like self-medicating by doom scrolling. It's hard not to these days. Self-medicating with doom scrolling or just something. It's like this has become somebody's dopamine source. Just keeping track of this. Cyber stalking. Look, there are other things you need to do. That's basically the theme of all my readings ever, is don't focus on this garbage, focus on better things. But it's not your fault. It's the fact that we have been conditioned to just kind of go numb to certain things in our lives. It's like we have to find the joy where we can find it. And our dopamine sources, other feel-good neurotransmitters, hormones, that's all kind of been transferred to social media, because that's just kind of what happens when people are given devices. Look, it's just a slow thing that's kind of happening. And this is all about somebody wanting to feel something. They were either bored, or life is so chaotic. Let's say you have a ton of stuff to work on and you don't have time for this. And you're like, I know I don't have time for this. But something about it, your brain gravitates to it because you get stressed out. You have ADHD. Look, like when you're frustrated, you just want to take a break. It's so easy to sit there and doom scroll and just take in information. These algorithms, all of them now, it's like they all know exactly what you want to watch. So it just feeds and feeds and feeds. You know, it just hit me. That's why it's called a feed, because we're literally feasting on it. We're feeding off of it. It's constantly filling us. Wow. It would do all of us some good to have a few days a week. Too bad it can't be forever, but to have a few days a week where we can just not be around a phone at all. If we want to structure our lives that way, we can. We can do that somehow. Anyway, the point is, this is about knowing better but doing it anyway. Like knowing that you need to work on something, but maybe you have ADHD. Look, I know, the overwhelm. Paralysis analysis, where you look, I got 2 cards here about analyzing or overthinking, where you know you have 500 things to work on, but you end up not working on anything because it all bottlenecks, and you can't think of it one thing at a time. You just think of it all as one thing, and it's just overwhelming. ADHD overwhelm, autistic burnout, all this kind of stuff. I'm getting that there's a lot of that going on here. Even with this person, like the fact that they're overanalyzing, it's like it's giving their mind something to chew on. Gosh, seeing that feed, and I said something to chew on. You are literally feeding your brain with every thought, everything that comes at it. Communication. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil, huh? Just getting a lot of downloads all at once, but let me get some more spiritual advice here. But you just need to know that this is a situation no one should really overthink. It's just kind of ridiculous, okay, that this person is so upset about something. They're very sensitive about it. Whatever you outed, whatever secret came out, it's just something they're very sensitive about. Okay. You are beautiful inside and out. You will not be deceived, and you are strong. You need to know this. You need to be encouraged, because I'm also getting someone who might be just trying to insult you, just for the sake of insulting you, just bruised ego, so they lash out. Don't let them trick you. Don't let them deceive you. People will do that. You know, they'll insult. I just got this too. Like even the rage bait. Just think about what a time-sucking thing that is. To go along your feed and you see something that enrages you, or something that makes you sad, or whatever. It's a hijack. It's a complete hijack. Let nothing hijack you. Stay on your target. Keep running the race. This is an attack in people's minds. Everything is, though. Everything occurs in the mind. I just keep getting low-level organism. That's weird. Low-level organism. What, like an amoeba or something? Like a one-celled organism? I don't know. But the point is, don't let those get to you. Don't let the low-level organisms get to you. The low-level energy. Protect your energy. Whatever's going on here, don't let them make it about you, because it's not about you. And the second you start worrying about it, analyzing it, you've made it about you, and you've owned it. You've taken ownership. You've rooted that. Like, you've just brought it to yourself. Don't waste time on this. Make a list of what you actually need to be working on and do that instead, because I'm getting to, like, look, sometimes the dopamine source, the distraction is somebody texting you with the latest drama, and the drama could be about you, maybe it's not. Maybe it's a screenshot of somebody's social media. This is why we need to go without our devices, because I'm getting somebody's really trying to rope you into drama, and that's part of the deception. And maybe the other person's deceived. I'm not trying to say anybody's doing it maliciously. Watch out for these really bored people, though. This world is full of people who have too much to do or not enough to do. Maybe some people have it just right, okay? That's something you have to regulate for yourself. But this is full of stuff, like people who just don't have enough to do. So they're watching the group chat. They're texting all the time. And then there's all these people who are busy, people pleasers, who drop everything for this drama when it's like you could have just ignored it. It's just not worth your time. You need to understand that. You need to understand that people might be trying to pull you into stuff because they just want your input. They think you're funny. It might give you some kind of satisfaction. But your time is very, very valuable. Okay, your time is too precious for this. This takes more time and energy than you might think, and it needs to stop taking that. Okay, I'm just a messenger. Last card. You attract love. Focus on that. Repel the negative energy, the low vibe stuff, the gossip. Just repel it. Focus on love and you'll be all right. You attract love. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.